December arrives like a silent turning point in your Cancerian story, shifting the energy around you even before you can explain why you feel different. You may notice your emotions moving in waves, your intuition suddenly sharper, your dreams more vivid. This month is not subtle. It is saturated with signs, synchronicities, confirmations, and powerful inner nudges that push you toward a new version of yourself. For those of you who have been doing the inner work, releasing old attachments, facing your shadows, stepping away from what drains you, December opens a doorway into a new timeline. It brings a kind of clarity that cuts through confusion and interference, revealing what is real, what is aligned, and what was only ever a distraction. As this energy builds, you may feel the sense that your life is quietly rearranging itself behind the scenes. Conversations come at the right moment, opportunities appear where there were only closed doors, and a deeper strength rises from within you. This is the strength that comes from alignment, not from forcing. It's the quiet power of knowing that you are exactly where you're meant to be, even if you don't yet know how all the pieces will fit together. December wants you fully present. It is not asking for half-hearted steps. It is calling you to step in with both feet, trusting that what falls away now was never meant to come with you into the next chapter. And as you walk through this shift, make sure you stay close to the messages that are meant for you. If you feel this energy already touching your heart, take a moment to subscribe to Signs and Secrets so you don't miss the next guidance the universe sends your way. These readings are part of how your higher self speaks to you, and staying connected helps you recognize each sign more quickly and clearly. At the soul level, many of you will feel a strong awakening of your starseed energy this month. There is something about you that has always felt different, more sensitive, more intuitive, more aware of what lies beneath the surface.
You may possess unusual gifts, heightened perception, psychic or empathic abilities, or a deep knowing that you are here on a mission that is bigger than the roles you play in your everyday life. December amplifies those traits. You won't just sense your spiritual gifts, you'll begin to witness them working in real time. The right words flowing out of your mouth, the coincidental encounters that aren't coincidences at all. The way your body and intuition seem to know something long before your mind can explain it. Because this is such an active spiritual month for you, let this also be a time for connection. In the comments, share your date of birth and your zodiac sign and add how this energy has been showing up in your life lately. That way, the Cancerian soul family and the entire Signs and Secrets community can recognize each other, mirror each other's experiences, and feel less alone on this path. Your story is a confirmation for someone else, and their story might be a sign that you needed. Beneath all this cosmic movement, there is a very specific energy rising to the surface, the need to face and release something that has held power over you for far too long. In tarot language, this shows up as the devil archetype, an energy that sticks, clings, and resists change. It might be a pattern, a habit, an addiction, a relationship, an emotional loop, or even a way of thinking about yourself that quietly sabotages your happiness. You already know what it is. It is the thing that calls you back when you try to move forward, the loop you promise you'll break one day, but somehow repeat again. December turns the lights on around this pattern so you can no longer pretend not to see it. For some of you, this may show up as emotional dependence, obsessive overthinking, or being hooked into drama that doesn't actually belong to you. For others, it might be substances, digital distractions, emotional eating, scrolling until hours disappear, or attaching to people who drain you but feel familiar.
The important thing is this: This energy no longer has the right to define your life. It may feel heavy, it may feel sticky, but it does not own you. December brings the courage to say, "This does not come with me into my next chapter." If this message is already resonating, pause for a moment and gently tap the like button. It's a simple way to tell the universe and to tell yourself, "I'm ready to break this pattern and step into my power." Alongside the shadow work, another archetype rises, the Hierophant, the guide, the teacher, the wisdom keeper. This energy is about higher learning, spiritual discipline, and the expansion of consciousness. You may start receiving insights through dreams, sudden flashes of understanding, chills and confirmations in your body, or random messages that arrive through conversations, videos, books, or even songs. Pay attention to the repeating symbols and numbers. Notice the way certain words seem to glow when you hear them. This is your higher self and your spiritual team communicating with you through subtle, everyday channels. You are being invited to become both the student and the teacher of your own life. You might feel drawn to spiritual studies, meditation, journaling, energy healing, astrology, or tarot. You might be guided toward a mentor, therapist, coach, or teacher who helps you see patterns you couldn't see before. You are not meant to stay in the dark about your own story anymore. There is knowledge finding its way to you piece by piece that explains why you feel what you feel, why you lived what you lived, and how to transform it into wisdom instead of weight. And as this wisdom grows, remember, support signs and secrets, become a mantle channel for exclusive videos and early access. If this work is helping you, that is a powerful way to keep this energy flowing and expanding. Next, the world archetype steps in, a major turning point that signals completion, graduation, and entering a new level of your life. This doesn't mean that every problem disappears overnight, but it does mean the cycle you've been stuck in is ready to close. Think of it as finishing a long chapter of intense lessons and finally turning the page. For many Cancer souls, the last months, or even the last year, may have felt like a constant process of shedding, releasing old identities, letting go of illusions, saying goodbye to people, habits, or environments that your nervous system outgrew. December marks the moment where this inner work starts to show on the outside. The world around you slowly begins to match the world within you. You might notice that your priorities shift. The things that once consumed you no longer feel as important. The relationships that used to drain you feel easier to walk away from. The opportunities that used to intimidate you now feel intriguing instead of terrifying. This is what happens when you step into a new timeline. The external world rearranges to match who you are becoming. You may feel fear rising as you step into this unfamiliar space. Fear of change, fear of success, fear of losing the comfort of what you've known. But remember, fear only gains power when you feed it. You don't have to fight fear. You simply have to stop nurturing it with your thoughts and decisions. Some of you may even feel this shift physically. Ascension symptoms like fatigue, restlessness, unusual dreams, emotional waves, or moments when your body feels heavy one day and lighter the next. Your system is integrating. You are shedding an old energetic skin and growing into a more authentic expression of yourself. When the pressure feels strongest, that's often when you are closest to the breakthrough. When the old pulls the hardest, that's usually when it knows it's about to lose its grip. This month also puts a strong emphasis on boundaries with external drama. Not every battle is yours. Not every emotion swirling around you belongs to you. You may notice people trying to pull you into arguments, chaos, or emotional storms. The message for Cancer is clear. It is not your circus and not your monkeys. Your peace is sacred. Your emotional energy is precious. You are allowed to step back, breathe, and choose not to participate in cycles that only exhaust you. You are not being cold, you are being wise. As your sensitivity heightens, your psychic senses may sharpen as well. You might hear subtle sounds, feel presences, notice energy shifts in your home, or sense things before they happen. Light flickers, repetitive sounds, dripping water, shadows in the corner of your eye, these may all become part of how you notice energy more clearly. Instead of letting this frighten you, treat it as confirmation that your spiritual channels are opening. Your intuition is turning up the volume. Ground yourself, cleanse your space, and remind yourself that you are protected. You can work with sage, incense, Palo Santo, prayer, visualization, or simply intention. Only energies of love, light, and truth are welcome here. At the same time, you are being asked to gently but firmly examine your habits. Where are you giving your power away? Is it the phone that steals hours of your day while you scroll mindlessly? Is it the comfort food that you reach for when you're overwhelmed, even though it leaves you feeling heavy? Is it substances, toxic connections, or mental spirals that keep you looping in the same emotions again and again? December doesn't want you to shame yourself. It wants you to be honest. This is the month to admit, I have outgrown this, and to start living like that truth matters. You don't have to wait for a symbolic new year to begin living differently. The portal opens the moment you decide to show up as the version of you that you keep envisioning. Start with small, consistent choices. One boundary, one honest conversation, one new habit, one step toward the life you know you're meant to live.
As you do this, your future self is already thanking you. And if this message has helped you see something more clearly, remember to like this video. It tells the algorithm that Cancer energy needs this message, and it helps more people who are going through the same transformation find it. Spirit is also surrounding you with very specific signs. You may notice numbers like 15, 5, or 21, or see repeating sequences such as 000. These numbers speak of cycles closing, lessons integrating, and a sense of divine oneness and completion. They remind you that nothing you've gone through has been random. Every experience has been woven into your evolution. You are not being punished, you are being refined. Your spirit animal support for this month comes through as the brown bear. The bear energy invites you to slow down, rest, and retreat when necessary. Not every season is about relentless action. Some phases are about integration, strategy, and sacred stillness. The bear teaches you that rest is not weakness, it is part of power. This is a time to step back, feel the land beneath your feet, and calmly scan the landscape of your life. What do you truly want to create next? Who do you want to become? What kind of experiences do you want to call in? The clearer you are, the more intentionally you can direct your energy when the time for action returns. There is a strong message here about not pushing yourself beyond your limits just because the world is noisy and demanding. December may be outwardly busy, but you are being asked to cultivate inner quiet. Sleep when you need it. Journal your dreams and your fears. Let your nervous system soften. Your next chapter will require a healthier, calmer version of you, and this month is your preparation ground. Your angels and guides are also emphasizing the energy of 0, pure potential, wholeness, and unity. When you see sequences of zeros, take it as a reminder that everything is coming full circle. You are merging with a higher version of yourself, one that has always existed at the soul level.
You are not becoming someone new. You are remembering who you really are beneath the survival patterns, the old stories, and the expectations placed on you. So as December unfolds, hold on to this truth. The old self does not get to lead the new life. The version of you who was controlled by fear, addiction, avoidance, or emotional chaos is losing its power. A calmer, wiser, braver version of you is stepping forward. Let the old stories dissolve. Let the old patterns complete. Let 2025 stay where it belongs, in the past, while you step consciously into the frequency of the future you are already feeling. To anchor this energy, I invite you once more to share in the comments. Write your date of birth and zodiac sign. And if you feel comfortable, mention one pattern you are ready to release and one quality you are ready to embody. Let this be your declaration to the universe and to yourself. If this message has resonated with your Cancer heart, remember to subscribe to Signs and Secrets so you can continue receiving the guidance that is meant for you. At the end of this video, don't forget to like it as well. Your support truly helps this community grow and brings these messages to more souls who need them. Thank you for allowing this reading to speak to your spirit today. If you want to hear everything the universe has to say to you, watch these other videos on our channel.